Alright, so we're gonna be back at it again today. I think it's been like 4 or 5 hours since the last recording, something like that. I don't know. Don't matter. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing today, we're going to attempt to put Maggie onto the frigate, jump to the station that I left behind, and grab quite a bit of scrap. My hopes is basically just fill up all my cargo with all sorts of components, parts, pieces, just grab everything. I don't really need it, but I want it. So that's what we're going to be doing. Once I get everything that I want, I don't think I'll go through and actually break everything down. But once I get enough to where I'm satisfied, I'll probably just go into the entity list menu and just delete off the grids and everything that I don't want but have claimed, so that way those don't stay permanent. Because regardless of how decent a PC may be, there is at some point going to be too many grids in the save file for it to load and run smoothly, which is something I want to avoid happening. My plan actually is to attempt to keep this save for, well, basically indefinitely. Ideally, I would have the save fully functional and not bogged down with grids and floating bits and bobs all the way up until I perish. So I want to try to go out of my way to make sure everything's maintained, as far as, you know, no grids that I don't need and all that. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and slap Maggie on here. Something like that'll do. Yep, that should be fine. And we're going to go to the top of this ship. That's not the top, I was at the top. Maybe I need to put this ship as a brighter color so it's easier to see everything. I probably need to get rid of that table because that's making me bump into stuff along the way. Regardless, I'm gonna go here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, jump should already have the correct waypoint. No, I don't. Okay, good thing I checked. Select, jump, and go. Okay. So now we're here. And all the junk I left is right over here. And the very first things that I'm going to want to go for is all of those cargo containers filled with all sorts of resources and stuff that I initially did not want, but now have decided that I do want. Will do, in order to slow down enough, we'll turn and burn. So that way I don't way overshoot here. In addition to getting Maggie quite a bit closer to these cargo containers. a bit close. That should be fine, I guess. Okay. And what we're going to do is attempt to do all this as quick as I can so I don't run out of power or oxygen. I should have plenty, but at the same time that is still a limited resource being away from my main bases like power generation and all that, because I don't know, I get a little paranoid when I don't have like way overstocked everything. So we're just gonna grab these. Oh. Okay. Oh, there goes all the resources out of that. Interesting. So that's not going to work the way that I was anticipating it to. So I guess instead of doing that, we're going to pull stuff out. Do I want to fill Maggie up, or I don't know. Guess so. Should be fine, I suppose. One thing that I could do, I could increase my character storage and stuff, just to make this less tedious. Because really that's all that will do, is just make it much less tedious, which with some of the mods I've now acquired, I'm basically cheating anyway, or at least in my own eyes, I feel like I'm cheating. That being said, it's just more fun. So I'm at the end game as it is. Why I'm grabbing gravity components, I don't know. Why I'm grabbing steel plate, I don't particularly know. Really what I should be grabbing is just raw resources over anything else to begin with. But our cargo is pretty filled as it is. I know there's some materials over here, like the raw resources. So try to load up on those. Just bring Maggie right out here, should be fine. And let's see, resources that I need, gold for sure. I don't necessarily need that per se, we'll grab it anyway. Radio components, have plenty of it. Base, sure. You only need like, I think 40 for the largest antenna. These reactor components, however, I do need, because currently I have my base set up to refine down all of the gravel, rather than utilizing it to produce stuff. Nickel, platinum, I need all the platinum. Well, not need, but want. Ice can stay. Platinum. Some silver. This can stay for now. Come around over to the dock, I guess, first, and drop all the stuff off. Probably be beneficial if I were to set up the auto dock to dock up with this ship for the time being. But I don't want to have to set it up for that, and then when I get back to the base, reset it attached to the base. I'm just lazy. Info. Inventory. current ship. Inventory. Let's do cargo. The small cargo, right? Yeah. So we'll just say small cargo. Dump. Okay. Undock and continue in the salvage. So over to this side, got some cargo containers in here. Okay. Maybe around this waves. That'll be fine. So what? Platinum? Oh, yeah. One platinum. You want silver. Don't necessarily need the iron with that. Over here to this one. Silver. Take the nickel. Take magnesium because it's utilized for munitions. Here. Silver, platinum. Might as well take the refined iron. Okay. Should be good. Here's the larger cargo container over here. And what we got in here? These thruster components would be nice. I think I have tons of them though. Take these metal grids. Now they take some decent resources to produce. Anything good in there? Probably not. Drop it in. Okay. And now what I want to do. See, I've been to those, been to that one. There's one down here I haven't been to. So visit this cargo container, and then I guess we'll just start digging into the station here. So what we got over here? No, nothing I really want to need. Cool. And just because I can, I'm just going to start mining straight through it. Oh, interesting. I broke the grinder off. That's cool. So I should work on grabbing parts and running in to replace that. G grinder. Grab the parts we need. Missing one computer. Again, easy peasy. Go to your key menu. Search. Drag grinders, include that. Save. Boom. There we go. What is in this box? Tons of ice. Cool, but I bet I don't have room for that, do I? No. Okay. Fine though. Back off. Go back to that personal inventory. Unfortunately, I can't see all that well. I'm cramped in this tiny little space. There we go. Just flustered out. Alright. Turn off the grinders and dock back to the ship. I think all of the small cargoes might be full. Let's try it. Small cargo. Oh, okay. It just was trying to dump stuff right back into the ship I was trying to dump it from. I still have not fixed the issue with Maggie wanting to drift side to side, so yeah. That's okay. I guess it was the thrusters that was damaging me. I thought I had accidentally turned my helmet off, so I tried to pull it back on and then started suffocating. Interesting. Dump all this out. Just grab all this platinum. Well, probably not all of it. I don't want it to spend too much time trying to refine that down. Magnesium, however, I will be needing for bullets. Is there anything still worth anything? Probably not. We got just space. Don't need it. Alright, I'll take off the antennas and beacons here, and then the rest of this I guess I'll just abandon and be good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Fuck it. Obtained a fair amount of stuff. And it's all completely legitimate. No crimes were committed whatsoever. I actually still have a lot of room left. Like a whole lot of room. Don't really need anything else though. And I've taken quite a bit. Anyway, let's look here. Inventory. Search. Small hard. We've got silicone, components, tons of platinum, silver, reactor components, detector components. More platinum, tons of magnesium. We have all these Prototech parts. Yeah, I guess I'll be happy with that. That'll be okay. So I want to go ahead and just get to the base, and actually, because I kind of forgot, but I need to put the Prototech assembler onto the base somewhere. Let's go to base station location. Boom. Jump over there. Did I not do the auto docking? Oh, I did. What I want to look for is how many shells do I still have? Probably a few hundred, right? Yeah, quite a few. Okay. And we dock. Not quite. So we need to turn that off and rotate a smidgen. Um, Good enough. Fine. Oh, wrong one. Block. Okay, there we go. Right around. Down. Alright. The refineries I have over here. And I think probably wanted, instead of attaching it to these two refineries coming back, I want to attach it directly to the refinery storage. Probably right here, actually. And then attach it like that. Excuse me? There we go. Wait. Oh, place. Oh, okay, that's not. There we go. Oops. Rotate the ship. And over and down and back. There we go. Alright. Now I got it connected. Come over here. Refinery top block off. That should help chew through all the resources that I have. Okay. This battery is still not mine for some reason. And the same with this gyro. Still not mine. Power to thrust is. That small grid thruster, I don't really have much I can actually attach it to. Because even this ship is large grid, not small grid. So it might would actually be better to grind this down just for the panels, maybe. Probably not, though. Because that would get a ton of scrap, like the Prototech scrap, but not, well, not even a ton, just a few pieces. That would be better to, I can rip some blocks off of Maggie and throw that shit on her, maybe. Probably not, actually. The gyro and battery definitely are going on the base. Speaking of, we're going to attach it like that. And we'll plop it down right there. Just right inside the thruster. Components for that. Components for that. Yep, pull everything up. That is the big one, right? What is that now? Loading. Oh, I'm stupid. That's why it's not loading. Okay. Go this way. Go. Trying to be as gentle as I can with it, but there we go. And that's still part of the Vector infection for some reason. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. Control panel. See. Yeah, the gyroscope. The battery's turned on, so I should be able to do a hacking computer, I think. I can't throw anything from there. I didn't mean to paint that. No. Got all the components. Hmm. Alright, I guess the battery's finally hacked. So we're gonna remove that. And then go get a G. No, K menu for me. Base batteries. And then Prototech battery. Save, show blocking terminal. On, off. Base gyro. Protect gyro. Save, and then on, off. Base refineries. Save. Show blocking terminal on, off. Cool. One thing I need to do as well is go and search for the base power charge and base power auto. Charge. Oh, base auto. Oops. There. So now we successfully have incorporated the Protec battery and gyro into the base, as well as our Protec assembler and assimilated into the base as well. So that's all pretty good. Not exactly sure what I want to do with this little thruster here. Okay. I don't want to rip those out of the hotbar. And I want to grab components for hacking computer, which I have everything now. I don't really need to repair this just yet, realistically speaking. So that should be fine. And then GPS. One of these I do not need. Wrong hut. It was not that one. It was not that one. So by process of elimination, it is this one. As well as that. Can go. You be there until I finally get around to getting rid of it. I'm not going to forget about it, but I don't want to delete it just yet because I'm lazy. Plus I might accidentally delete another one. Like this one over here that is probably well within jump range. Because I think I can go about 2,000 meters with the frigate. I want to see what that is over there. Here. 194 should be fine. Pop save. No. Okay. Uh, jump. Move. Jump. Blind jump. Yes. Okay. And that's on that planet, I think. So that's interesting. I don't even know which planet this is. And I didn't think they'd be so close together. Wait, is it Mars? Huh. Okay. Let's save. Well, fly down into the planet, I guess. See what we got. The DW beacon. I think they do ships. I think I still have ice on here, don't I? Oh, okay. So I'll turn that off just to conserve power then. And go back over here. And I'm quickly realizing that's on the other side of this planet. So I'm glad I didn't fly down to the surface, because I would have been sorely disappointed once I got there. I will, however, turn my dampeners on because I'm within gravity now, so not to not be in gravity. Assuming I can actually escape the gravitational field here. Which I can, apparently. Distance is getting larger. Although we're only at 0.07 Gs. And the atmosphere range on this planet's probably 3,000 meters, right? You know, I guess I wasn't paying too much attention, so I think it's going to be an even 3,000. No, not quite. A little more. That's Yeah, it should eventually stop on its own. Let's go ahead and check out the station. Ooh, okay, cool. What do we got here? Nothing. Okay. Missed floor. So right here, screw quarter stuff, cool. And more screw quarter stuff, don't need to ruin it. So let's head back up. Down. Medical room. Nothing. Okay. ATM. Store. Vending machine. Cool. What kind of contracts we got? Any bounties? Nope. Acquisitions. Ah, good amount of credits and some silver. On your escorts. Doing repairs. Tons of search, okay. Alright, let's check out the store here. No. No ships. Damn it. I thought for sure these were the guys that sold ships. Okay, well, it's just a wee bit unfortunate. That's no, an ATM on the outside. Neat. Enter slash GPS. This was what, the RWLD station, something like that. It's close enough. Yeah, RLDW. Yeah, whatever. I think I like the way that it sounds when in the order I put it anyway. Better sounding. Okay. And go up, I guess. Up and away. Up here. This one showing HUD off. And if I go looking for it, I can find the station there. Alright, let's take a look here. What do we got? What is this? Ah, okay. So this one, I've seen videos of. You have to take out all of the little stations around it before the shield goes down to where you can take out the big station. So we're gonna pop a save. I'll start slowing down right now just so make sure I have time to do this. There we go. Now I can just press 6, press enter, and do an emergency jump back to the station if I need. I think there's like 4 or 5 of the little stations around. See one right there, 2 over there. Maybe only 3? I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna be a little careful coming in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my spindling. Start locking in. And then closer. I think that drone's probably out of weapons, so we'll lock this one. Thinking I probably need to switch my... Ooh. Okay. No, keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop. Okay. That was a bad idea to stop. Now I'll unlock the other one. Oof. Yeah, no, we're just gonna get the fuck up out of here, actually. Should be safely outside of range, I think. Took some damage there. Okay. So what we're gonna do, go here to all weapons. I'm gonna change this to be default, just so it actually takes everything out. Okay, now we're gonna go back in. Because I think you need to fully disable these substations. One might be gone. I think that one is. Station's lost, now we can go for this. What I can do is go here to all, switch that back to weapons only. Because luckily there are no Prototech weapons, so I don't have to worry about breaking any of those. Fuck that. Oof. Unleash hell on this base. Yes, sir. Okay, I think we're golden. It only took minimal damage. I don't think the substations have anything of true value on them. I think they were just there to provide as an objective to the station here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this ship just slowly take its time. There's a lot of fire in here, it looks like. Cool. And I'm going to try to put a hacking computer outside right here will be fine. Search for 2 Prototech batteries. Sure, we'll claim the grid for that. Okay. And I'm actually going to take this back off in case there are any free-floating Prototech blocks I need to grab. What that button was supposed to be for. I don't think there's going to be anything that survived with the free-floating Prototech. Yeah, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Prototech block should have been in the container up here. That free-floating one. And that is not here. So I'm going to make the assumption that I destroyed it by mistake. But that's fine. Put this down so I can grab this other component. And that'll do its thing. And I think there's a whole lot that I want to steal up off of here. bump those components though. Some pieces. That's fine. The main thing is this thruster down here that's gone. What does it need? Large steel tubes, extracting components, it's not too bad. And this is on fire. That needs a lot of construction components. Oh no, that's not too bad though. Realistically speaking. Now, where are the batteries? The credits. Press the components, lovely. Got 2 reactors. Those batteries are right here.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
So how best am I going to get in here to grab these?
Inventory full. 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 Inventory
at some point,
inventory full. Inventory
you would think
inventory full.
that the game would realize I don't care that my inventory is full and just stop playing that sound, you know? Like, at some point you would think that it would just stop, but I guess not.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
that's enough cleared out. Clear everything out. That's the bottom of the ship. Go. God, that's a mess of components I just left floating in space there. But we're gonna need to try to bring in these mag plates. And I'm going to attempt to do surgery on this station to rip the batteries out. Just going to reach in, grab what I want, and pull it out. Just like organ harvesters, I guess. There we go.
Inventory full.
Yeah. Whatever. Well then. Snag the battery, I probably need to.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Make sure I do this.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep. That way, the mag plate can only really get caught on the battery and nothing else.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And just like that. And do the same thing right here.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Just like that. Okay. I heard my phone go there. Let me go check my phone and see what that was about. Oh, okay, that was nothing. Cool.
Inventory full.
Can I push those? Not really? Okay. Whatever. The fin is right here. Leave everything in. Yep, that'll work. Let's see, are these batteries stacked already? Yes, they are. Or that one is. And this one is as well. So, don't have to worry about hacking it when I get back to the base. I want to do control to detach. There we go, free floating. Hopefully I can pull that out without damaging it. And one thing that I want to do, now that I think about it, door, PC and timer, we're just going to turn those off because I put that in there just making the assumption that it had like a proper air vent system, and it does not, so I don't really need the doors to close on their own. Because it's going to be exactly the same if it's open to space versus if it's closed airtight, since there's no air. Turn that off so I can fucking see. We're gonna do the same bullshit. Or we just sneak just a tip in there. Get a good grip on it. And then we're going to gently pull out without causing any damage. Go around here. Detach. Check this one, no damage. So I'm expecting about the same results on this one. With either no to minimal damage. And just roll it up. Lovely. Okay. Nice liquid grinder here. Didn't I pass some stations on the way there? Unless they despawned like right as I went past. I swear I seen some. I was thinking about checking it out. Also, Mars, I'm not gonna lie, like the atmosphere for this planet here, like, it's pretty fucking nice looking, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that shit's fucking legit right there. Like the fucking color gradient between the bright and the dark side, like, dude, that's fucking legit right there. Fucking sick as hell. Anyway. I'm gonna come back over here. I'm assuming that probably all of this is now mine. I'm going to believe in the fact that the hacking computer's done its job now. any open ports? What the fuck is this? Oh, okay, well that doesn't matter because I fucking ripped the station a new one. But, where's this go? Outside the station, I guess. Just up to the top. Cool. I don't see any conveyor ports on here, though. But I wanted to... Oh. Well, that's not connected, though, is it? Oh, it is piped up. Cool. Yeah, let's check out all the inventories here. So yeah, there's a cargo crate on here that still has prototype components on there. The safe zone projector still has that. The reactors still have materials. And the containers for ammo still have ammo. So, the whole thing's moving. Interesting. It's just ice. I'm gonna hit K on this. Or... No? Okay, I guess that doesn't open the menu I wanted to open. Yeah, I think there's a ship here. It is unfortunate, because we're going to start slowly drifting into atmosphere. Probably. Where does this go? Oh. Yep. Give me those. Safe zone. Show on HUD because I want to pull some of that off of there. Turn these off so it saves power. And also turn the lights off. Everything. Interesting. Can I fit through here? Some trial and error, yeah. So we got the frigate, but where is the thing I highlighted? I wonder why the station wanted to get stuck to the ship. Are we still moving? The ship's not. Huh. That's not connected to much of anything. I'll leave that there for right now, because I want to try to find the ting. Got a container here with some ammo, but I don't need or want. Not immediately seeing the block I want to see, which is pissing me off. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Where is the port for this? is. Ooh, get access to the reactor now.
Inventory full.
That's not what I wanted. That can go. Those can go. These can go. Scrap metal can go. Got all the uranium from there. All the uranium from there. And then this is made of zone chip. So I want those. So yep, we got 7 zone chip. Perfect. It's got like superconductors and all sorts of cool stuff, but got what I wanted. So the rest of this can fuck off and die. Yep. And we're gonna go to that one signal. I thought I was about to run right into this shit. Grab that. Okay. Alright, I've gotten what I wanted. Don't need anything else. Let's see here. Is it that one? In fact, yes it is. So we're home free. 5 little ways away here. Hit a save. And go to tab 1. Okay. So that's unfortunate. I will need to do stealth this way until I have clear line of sight outside of the gravity well of that planet. There we go. So the maximum jump range is 2,100 kilometers, it seems. So that's pretty cool. What I could start doing is actually like building bases and stuff on a bunch of various planets, kind of expanding out. Uh, and stuff. I don't really see the point though, other than it would just be kind of cool to have bases on every planet. Okay, yeah, so I can jump now. I'm going to cancel that though and stop moving before I jump because I don't want to uh, jump onto that waypoint there and then be moving too fast to stop before I smack into a base. So move right about here should be fine. There we go. I think I might have left my hacking computer over there. Oh well. Just tried to pull this into the hotbar for some reason. I need about 4 of them. Um, Perfect. I think I had a stowaway. Yeah, a little bit of plate that's stuck to my pad. Or middle grid, I think actually is what that is. But Now I got 2 more batteries attached up to the base. Yeah, this has a 90% charge efficiency, so compared to the regular batteries, these have 10% less loss compared to the other things. So what I want to do now is search for base batteries. And go to Protec, click, save, show on terminal off. There we go. Also what I want to do is search for power, charge, battery A and battery B, add blocks. Oops. Auto. Battery A and battery B add blocks. Okay. So that's 3 Prototech batteries, 2 Prototech gyros. This one's turned on. Actually, that needs to be off. Now that I'm thinking about that. And that should be part of the gyros, right? Base gyros. Yeah, both Prototech gyros are part of the group for that. Perfect. Okay. So we're not doing too bad on Prototech parts now. Got the refinery, a couple of thrusters, a couple of gyros, 3 batteries, got the drill. There's only 1 or 2 I'm missing, I think. Yeah, I'm missing a couple of the jump drives and assembler. I don't think I have a small grid gyro. Well, actually, I know I don't have a small grid gyro. We don't have the small grid battery. We don't have the small grid refinery. And the large and small grid jump drive. So there's not a whole lot that I'm missing. The main one I need is the assembler. Capable of manufacturing most Prototech components, possessing one allows the owner to repair and maintain other Prototech blocks. So yeah, I need that. Go and grab this other one. Speaking of something else I need, I'm out of vape juice pretty much. There's probably about 4 or 5 more hits left on here before I'm completely out. And I believe the Smoker's Oasis, which is the shop I go to most often, I think they're closed today because it's Easter Sunday. We'll have to ride by later on today when it's actually daytime and just ride by and see, but I think they're probably going to be closed. what I need is a projector. And got room in here. Up there should be fine, I guess. That'll work. Boom. Call this frigate. Here, projector. Blueprints. That on there. Think that's pretty much perfect. But it needs to go forward by 1 block. Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. I actually really like that mod. Kind of wish the block looked a little better. I mean, that's just a personal opinion, but I feel like the detailing, it just looks really muddy, you know? Like it's not super clean, like the rest of these blocks here, right? you compare on this here, it has a much more clean sort of outline and everything, whereas this looks more, it almost just looks like it's in a different style, you know? Like a little bit more of a cell-shaded kind of look to it, rather than it being, you know, a little more crisp like these other blocks. I guess they tend to recreate the model rather than just ripping parts of the actual models. I guess that would make sense. Like a super neon red, I guess. Open. There. Does that work? Or no, we won't. Grand color would be that bright red. I guess we can test that. No, red? I thought that was red, not pink. But okay. Maybe it's just super bright pink then. Either way, this color should be for grinding. It's like anything that's painted in this fucking eye bleed pink should be marked for automatic grinding. And I think this ship here is fully done. Let's click here and go to control panel, projector, blueprints, that one, keep projection. Armor blocks, beds, turrets, scouting. Oh wait. Move. That was the wrong blueprint, I think. Yeah, this way. Wait, okay. So we can toggle that off. And now I'm gonna do this save progress. I moved where I can kind of see the selection box pretty well. So just right about here would be fine. Go to OK. Moon station, bar. Show area. So what I want to do is move that forward. Should be the offset I need to change. Yeah, and then just kind of encompass that. So I think that right there should be fine. Yeah, that covers all of that. And above, below, and all the way out here. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually like a really cool effect how the boxes are overlapping. Makes it look like you're tripping or something. I kinda like that way it looks. It's kinda neat. Can't look at it too long though, because it'll give me a headache. So we're back over here to R. Turn that area off. Make a save. And well before and that should only get rid of anything that's like that I bleed pink. Which I forgot to do that as I bleed pink too. Yeah, that works out pretty well actually. Since that seems to be working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we can do this right here.
Energy low.
Yeah, that should get rid of all that. Which means I can also get rid of my grind pit, which it's really bloody awesome. But I think this is going to be a lot more efficient once I really expand out how many of these I have. Actually, it's
Energy
going to be
low.
much faster if I do this. There we go. And I tried to start adding blocks from the other build. Wonder how much it actually got started on. Should be like most of the decoration blocks that this going to attempt to put in. I already filled up a lot of the room that was being taken up. Yeah, I was definitely trying to. Oh, I just now noticed this. Actually got a little view up there. That's not exactly the quickest, but it's not bad for only having 6 of them. Both of those are way too far out of my jump range. By way too far out, I mean I'd need 2 jumps to reach off. We're gonna go ahead and dock this guy out. Might need to redo the pathing for this, just to try to make sure it'll actually dock every time properly. Seemed to work that time though. And as I had so many artillery shells just in the ingots container. Ah, cool. Still have a good bit of ice. Okay, so we got the inventory cleaned up a good bit. Why is the ship not actually connected? Turn that off. Don't remember what that was, but I can go. And now, let's save. And I think shift. Yeah, shift does pretty good chunks. That's not what I meant to do. Shift key. Yeah, stop that. Oops. I didn't grab the components for that. That'll be fine, I guess. Just sprinkle that down. There. Let the mod card all that down, I suppose. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. Selected the wrong color as the deletion color. Be okay. This is pretty awesome. I'm thinking probably what I can do is come off of one of these things here. Maybe even just pull the pipe off there, right? And then do like a whole group of them kind of over here beside the guardrails. And I can get rid of all that, and then I can have, let's see, so that's 6 of them. That's one decently fast. I can probably fit. See, they're all 1 by, so these are the 3 by, so I can do 6 by 12, or no, 6 by 6. I can do a 6 by 6 group of them here. That should be more than enough, I think. Or I could even expand that out further. And everything, but I think 6 times faster should be a pretty decent speed for getting all this ground down, because I mean it's not going terribly slow right now. It's not fast, but 6 times as many would be pretty decent speed for that. So I'm thinking that would work out pretty well. Oh, actually, grab that. Okay. I don't think that it's ground down anything else other than just that bright pink. So all the other components of my base should be pretty safe. But what I'm thinking is that I take this little guy here out for a fight. And I want to go... I think drifting off in this direction would be fine. And that should only consume the ice as I need oxygen, rather than trying to fill the hydrogen currently. I haven't seen anything fight yet. So this has me a little concerned that maybe there just isn't much respawned yet. I'm about 30 kilometers out now. So maybe I should just head back. And is that really the flash of stuff being... It is. It's just like lightning is blasting blocks out of existence. Pew. That's cool. It's neat that I can see it from that far away too. Yeah, I haven't seen any beacons, so maybe I'll go this way for a little bit. Oops. Oh, never mind. I'll probably be able to see that up to 50 kilometers, because that's what I have my render distance set to. Did it put the camera back on there? It did. I just don't have the camera set. Yeah, again. Yeah, I can still see that flash from way out here. Well, I'm not seeing it as any beacons. And unfortunately, it was looking like there's not going to be much anything really to do. So I was hoping to find some pirate beacons. But I guess this is just going to be pretty boring for a while. I guess that's the case most of the time, though. Just head back to the base and start working on a array of those modded blocks. See what I can do with that. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me just pause this real fast. I'm gonna head over to the workshop. I want to see what kind of skyboxes they have. Mm, blue skybox. Reduced atmosphere intensity, darker shadow. That looks kind of cool. Rendering enhancement. alpha release skybox. Go solar systems. Let's take a look here. What's this? That's pretty cool. Kind of like that. Stellar fields. Oh, this looks cool. Okay. Let's see, which one did I want to try first? Probably the Belial 4 or 6, whatever Roman numeral that is. Someone had mentioned that it turned their asteroids pink, so I might not be using this one for very long. Maybe that was the other one I'm thinking of. I don't know. One of them, there was a comment saying that it turned things pink. Ooh. No, this is fucking cool. Hell yeah. I like this. So yeah, that was the lava one. I feel like this one's gonna be a little too dark. That one probably just too reddish pink. This one might be pretty cool, kind of like a change of color there. That's, I think, too much of one color. This one, if this one is the same quality as this one, I think this might actually be really nice. I like the quality on this, it's so good. Let me try, well, if I zoom in all the way, then it, yeah, okay, so full zoom, no good. But if you zoom out, it looks really nice. That looks so fucking cool. God damn. And it lines up really well with the way that I have my base faced. Dude, this is fucking sick. amazing how much this skybox really changes how the game feels. Or at least for me. It's just, I don't know, man. It's fucking awesome looking at this shit. All I really need is just for this row here to be complete, and then I can go ahead and paint the rest of all that in my deletion color, and then I can expand out my cargo. And I don't think that it's actually going to add anything to my reduction. But you can't anyway, because those are all set to disassemble, which I need to change. Probably need like a mod to produce all the components of like the incomplete blocks. You know, like keep track of what is and isn't complete and all that. I think that's not the correct color. So it seems like it just needs large, small, and computers. Or, no, just small steel tube, computer motor. So come over here, area production.
Energy low.
You can't tell me that this shit don't look cool as fuck, though. Carpet rifle. Okay. It's nothing without of parts now. So probably we're gonna need 3,000, 1,000, some more of these, some more of these, some more of these, probably some of those, maybe a little bit of that. So I don't know what else it takes. Computers. I think I have a ton of computers. Oh. There we go. I moved too quick. Maggie. Yeah, that should So think about it. I'm not going to leave that because I don't. Yeah, I didn't place these to where they connect to each other, so I need to leave that. Motors and still codes seem to be a limiting factor. Military mine layer over there. Warrior should be fun. Oh, looks like I'm not going to be having a hacking computer for that. We'll just get rid of that. Everything really. So we got artificial gravity now. See, it's not giving me gravity all the way out here. Yeah. And then pretty much as soon as I get off of it. So yeah, that actually works out almost perfect. I might be out of ice. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I'm out. So. Got plenty of ice now. Still a lot of parts. Construction components, small tubes, and motors. One thing that I was thinking about while flying back from that little mining trip is I could actually get rid of all these sorters in here, and instead of like manually dividing everything out, which doesn't really work all that well, I've noticed, and kind of makes all this a mess. If I can get a like a script to manage the inventory and divide it up into like cargo and all that, and I could do that instead of having everything laid out like it currently is. And once the wall over here gets finished up, I'll be able to reconfigure the base fairly quickly and with minimal effort. So another thing that I'm thinking is I can actually manually finish a couple of these just by coming over here and
Inventory full.
doing this right here.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Okay, I guess when I'm moving this. I think it's pulling those parts faster than, or just as fast as it makes them, because I can't grab any of it. I think it's just immediately going into all these blocks. Yeah. Some of the ones out here. Seems like they all have all the plates, all the large and small stuff too. So it's just everything else. So the motors, the conductors, the computers, components and tubes. Probably gonna need some gold sometime soon. I'm definitely gonna need power soon. I think I got enough to get to this unknown signal and get back.
Energy low.
And yeah, what we got in here. Nothing worth taking. And no new users. So Luckily these here only need the basic things, not the superconductors. Yeah, both of these are good. So as soon as these two there finish up, then I'll be able to turn this on and deconstruct the rest of this. And with all these pistons down here, and just get rid of all that. I think in the meantime, let me hop in here. And I can charge everything up with that. But I'm thinking I'll go ahead and end the recording here. I'll continue off the process of getting those new bars there built up. And once that's finished, I can I'll probably clean everything else up off the base, the rest of the printer wall and all that. And I don't think I'll do too much more other than that before turning starting to record again. But what I will do in the meantime, like while it's building what it currently is, oh, I didn't mean to hit park. That's generally a bad idea. You don't normally hit park. It tends to break things. I think we're good though, probably. Yeah, I don't think it broke anything. What I wanted to do was actually press inventory, not B. That was my bad. So yeah, it's going to continue to build up a good few of these, but I'm probably going to need gold soon, right? So if I look in here, I'm going to do gold. Yeah, I don't have a lot of it left. Basically none, actually. So I'm going to have to go out and do some looking for gold. And I'll do that while the rest of those components build up and stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to stop recording. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.